why is it that Kathy has only reprimanded you for the truly meaningful reason that you weren't fulfilling your duty to keep the meeting minutes, and yet she has to be scolded by you? I'd only stand out in a bad way even if I were to stay at HQ. I'd like to be transferred to a branch. The HQ is in the red! What's going to happen to us?
Trouble Busters!
My name is Tom. I'm a terrific young man who always cleans the office first thing in the morning as I work at a travel agency. Actually, that's who I'm pretending to be. I'm just an average guy who would take care of any given task decently. Done cleaning! All right, I need to come up with the meeting minutes for the morning meeting. What kind of project will work for the dessert tour here? Yes? Tom, do you have an idea? Yes, I do. How about a food fight with Baumkuchen?
But the dessert and the Baumkuchen have nothing to do with each other.
Tom, you're being ridiculous. It's not like we get to do anything we want.
Baumkuchen in the dessert? That's going to dry up the mouth.
Tom, you're so silly.
Hey, is there something wrong, Kathy?
Something wrong? If you're here to have a crappy show that's just called a meeting, please do it without me. Kathy.
You're all just slacking off.
Kathy, watch how you say things.
I'm not here to make friends. If I have the time to be joining such a low-leveled meeting, I'd rather spend productive time discussing business with my father.
Needless to say, the meeting vibe became heavy after that. Everyone, with myself included, felt uncomfortable as we were left in the meeting room. Whew, I'm sending the meeting minutes now. The meeting is over, but everyone seemed kinda down today.
Can I talk to you for a moment?
Yes, what is it?
Come to the CEO's office with me. I need to talk to you there.
I like your cheerful personality. However, Tom, why is it that Kathy has only reprimanded you for the truly meaningful reason that you weren't fulfilling your duty to keep the meeting minutes, and yet she has to be scolded by you? Will you explain this matter to me? Explain? Yes, explain. I hope you have something that would convince me. Okay, then. I then proceeded to explain why I gave my opinion to Kathy. I have no excuse about the fact that Kathy was correcting me for something that I was in the wrong for. I was completely crossing the line. However, it sounded like Kathy was criticizing everyone who was in the room, not just myself. I felt like that was going a bit too far, so that's why I said those things. Thank you for explaining. Kathy, do you understand his response?
Not at all. Actually, you're not the only person I was criticizing. I was actually criticizing everyone who was participating in that meeting.
Did you hear that, Tom? It's not good that you gave opinions to Kathy when she's not wrong about her argument at all, right? I don't think it's right for her to criticize the employees who've achieved their accomplishments by grouping them all together like that.
Accomplishing achievement can be said only after getting this company publicly listed. What kind of a low-leveled conversation are you making this?
Ha 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 ha! How reliable! You're so reliable, Kathy.
Unlike the other employees, I'm in a position to be burdened with this company in the future.
Sir, can I talk to you about something? Huh? What is it? I don't mind any place. I won't be too picky. I'd like to be transferred to a branch. I'd only stand out in a bad way even if I were to stay at HQ. I should just be sent to the countryside, like living a second life after retirement. I don't intend to work for people who aren't willing to recognize my work. If my work isn't good enough, there's no reason for me to stay in HQ either.
Thanks. I have one less concern now.
Oh, okay. I'm happy with this transfer. Trouble Busters! So now, the tour project of the topic, Journey to the Lands of the Sengoku Warlords, needs a sub-slogan. But anyone has any opinions? Let me think. I have an idea. What is it? Journey to the lands of the Sengoku warlords. Whoa, the master has been defeated. How about that? It's supposed to be Sengoku warlords. Why is the sub-slogan a line that sounds like it's some kind of comedy show? Reject. Deciding on the slogan isn't about coming up with funny ones. Tom is such a silly one. If Tom's works, I think mine is better. I agree. Hey, stop scapegoating me. But you started it. That's true. Geez, Tom, you're so helpless. I was transferred to Trubus Travel Dairoku branch, and I'm currently enjoying work the same way I used to at the HQ. Everyone's nice here, and it's not a bad idea to settle myself for life at Dairoku branch. However, despite how I'd been feeling... Did you hear about the HQ? About the HQ? Did something happen in HQ? We got the sales performance chart for the entire company earlier, but the HQ is in the red. What? The HQ is in the red? Is it that bad? What's going to happen to us? Around that time... Ah! Someone! I need someone to pitch in with an idea! The meeting won't progress like this! Jimmy, don't you have anything? Even if I give an idea, you guys are only going to oppose it anyway. Why would I want to give an idea when I know it'll get rejected anyway?
Why don't you give an idea that won't be rejected then?
No one wants to hear you whine like that.
But you haven't even given any constructive opinions at all, though.
What did you just say?
I was just telling the truth.
Oh my goodness! I understand now why our meetings tend to be hostile and unproductive. I understand now why our meetings used to never be hostile or unproductive. It was Tom. It was because Tom was here with us. Sir, where are you going? To the CEO's office. There's something I need to urgently tell the CEO. Before everything is too late. Sir, I need you to bring Tom back to the HQ! What are you talking about? Tom transferred only 3 months ago! I can't make him go back and forth like that! Now isn't the time for us to be so laid back like that! Tom is the key person who can turn things around in the HQ! What makes you say that Tom is the key person? Do you realize why our project development team has been able to come up with all those projects? It's all thanks to your training and guidance, right? No, it wasn't! In that case, the meetings should have proceeded seamlessly! Tom was the one who had been secretly supporting the project development team! His silly suggestions have created laughter and got rid of the tension. Everyone would feel comfortable to know that no one can ever come up with a worse idea compared to Tom. And it makes it easier for everyone to give opinions when the participant was hard to understand. Excuse me, will you please explain so that I can understand better? He was proactively asking questions so the other team members who felt the same way were saved. Also, for the presenters who were bad at keeping it concise. So, this is what you're trying to say, right? He'd always help get that person get to the point. That's not all that difficult. It doesn't seem challenging, yet it is. Think about it. The project development team members are colleagues, but at the same time, rivals. Who can expose their weaknesses to their rivals? They can't, can they? Tom wasn't simply just creating the meeting minutes. He's been a facilitator without anyone noticing. If you already know why the project development team has been underperforming, it's your job to fix that problem. Yes! That's why the best way to get us back on track is to bring Tom back to the HQ! And I'm asking you to do that! We can't do that! Not happening! Why not? Our company doesn't have a set rule on how far apart the transfers have to be! That's not what I'm talking about! If I were to bring Tom back to HQ in such a short time, that'll look bad on me. It's like admitting that it was me and my daughter's mistake. I can't let Kathy's reputation be brought down, not when she's my beloved only daughter. I can never admit that Kathy was wrong, not ever. Sir? I can't do what I can't do. This was my decision as the CEO after looking at the bigger picture of our company. The more delayed your decision is, your daughter Kathy will also be in a bad spot too. What do you mean by that? Haven't you been aware? Right now, Kathy has been out of control. She's been having a bad relationship with the client companies, and she's completely cornered. What?
You're telling me to revise the plan again? Oh, give me a break.
I'm the one to tell you to give me a break.
I've come up with this 10-year wedding anniversary tour plan based on what you and your wife have said you preferred.
Sure, it reflects my preferences.
Yes, I agree. Then you'd better explain why this proposal can't be accepted.
Explain, huh? It despites the whole purpose. You're the one who should provide an explanation, right?
Ugh.
Besides, why do we have to make sure that you understand why we're rejecting the tour plan?
I'm trying my best to fulfill your requests, and yet you're trying to maliciously reject those plans.
Why would I go out of my way wasting my time being malicious to you?
Oh, I don't know. You should ask yourself.
The daughter of the second-generation CEO.
Ugh. How dare he treat me like a small fry? Just because this company has $2.2 trillion in capital, the world's third greatest, he's getting full of himself.
The tour plan you brought is the exact same as the tour plan that your company had suggested us 5 years ago. You copied and pasted it, didn't ya?
Ugh. Damn it, he knew! Of course it reflects our preference. It's because we approved this plan 5 years ago.
Since we enjoyed the trip so much, I remember it clearly, and that's just another reason to be disappointed. How rude of you to bring back the same exact plan as 5 years ago, as is!
We can clearly tell that you thought we wouldn't notice because it's been 5 years. No way! I thought it would be nice if you could enjoy the fun trip with great memories once again.
Then when did we ever ask for that?
We can't let you add things that aren't what we want to the plan.
Ultimately, if you were the person coordinating this plan, we won't be able to enjoy a nice plan.
You're jumping to the conclusion.
No, we're not. This is the 4th meeting we're having with you. This means we sucked it up 3 times already. You have an employee named Tom who currently works at a branch, right? He was there to support your boss, but he was actually doing a really great job.
Well, what I'm trying to say is, nope, I can't express myself well. Will you please verbalize it? Let's see,
He'd read what's on my mind and my emotions based on my demeanor, expression, and words. And he was guiding your boss to provide the best suggestion as if they were all coming from the boss. He was making the discussion seamless. I've become interested in him after the meeting. So there was one time I decided to visit your company and observe how the tour plans for Full Max Company were being generated during your meetings.
Then why?
Tom was the hidden facilitator. He was the key person to keep everyone motivated, aka RWDW.
RWDW? It stands for Romer Who Doesn't Like Work. What? That's definitely him, but do we even need a guy like him in a company? Well, let me tell you a story. There used to be a man whose occupation was RWDW at a coal mine. You never know when the coal mine might collapse. It's dark and it's manual labor in a dirty environment. And I heard it's a really stressful job. And the RWDW employee would tell funny stories and say jokes so that the team can laugh every day and feel good about the work environment. That sounds exactly like Tom. However, because the business wasn't too well with the coal mine and the higher-ups were trying to cut down the cost, RWDWs have been the first to be laid off. And that became a huge problem. Once the RWDWs were gone, the employees started stressing out. The team morale had gone down and the productivity was lost.
I believe the people who suffice the same role are needed in our current society too. Haven't there been drastic changes in your office after Tom has been gone?
It's true. After Tom has left the HQ, our sales had drastically declined. We're losing profit left to right.
We got sidetracked. We'll be hiring another company to coordinate our wedding anniversary trip this time around.
What?
And we won't know whether we'll be ordering a company trip for next season with you guys or not. Please forget about it in the meantime.
No, wait, hold on a second.
I looked the other way 3 times, and the 4th time you brought a copy and pasted plan that was already approved at one point. How on earth are we supposed to trust a travel agency like you guys?
Okay, I got it.
Then please leave. Thank you for coming today.
I'll bring Tom here.
What?
You're bringing Tom? Yes, and moving forward, we'll have him join us and plan this trip out, so we'd be able to guarantee satisfaction for you.
I see. Okay then, we'll give you just one last chance for negotiation then. However, bringing Tom will be an absolute condition. Is that fine with you?
Damn it, I never thought I'd have to rely on that bastard. But if we were to end up losing Full Max Company, our VIP client, our company will definitely come to an end. Dad, I need you to call Tom back over to HQ now.
What's going on, Kathy?
Here's what's going on.
Oh my goodness, that's terrible!
That's right, this is horrible.
We're seriously in trouble.
Yes, we're seriously in trouble. If I don't bring Tom with me during my next meeting, Full Max Company will stop their partnership with us. And bringing Tom back to HQ will be essential to avoid that. So I need him to be back in HQ now. Tell Tom that he gets to come back to the HQ.
I messed up.
Hurry, we don't have time, Dad.
I messed up big time.
You told Tom that he'd get a retirement pay of 1.5 times more than the usual amount, so he'd go for an early retirement?
I mean...
You mean what? What are we going to do about the negotiation with Full Max? That sadistic king said he won't negotiate unless we bring Tom with us.
I mean, the project development team came to me every single day begging Tom to come back to the HQ.
What have you done? Are those documents? These are all written requests to bring Tom back to the HQ. It's pretty much from every single employee.
I guess.
What are you going to do? This was my company. I was supposed to inherit this company.
You don't have to be so mad. I just couldn't stand those idiots who were denying what you said.
But what's the point if you end up letting the company fail because of that? You think it was for my sake? You keep getting your hopes up way too high for me, and you have no idea how much I felt pressured, and you have no idea about my struggles.
Really?
But that's not really the problem right now. I'm sure Tom is still free right now. Before Tom ends up working for another company, we need to make sure he comes back and works for us with whatever it takes.
Yes, ma'am. What? You already found a new job? Yeah, thanks for the concern, though. Thanks for the concern? Hold a second, don't you think that was way too quick?
You have no pride, do you?
No pride? It's not like I started dating a new girl immediately after breaking up with my ex. You can't say it like that.
Can't you cancel that new job immediately?
I can't.
Why not?
It's because their compensation is so much better than what your company offers. They acknowledge my talent, too.
But we're re-acknowledging your talent, too.
Tom, please come back. We'll be happy to compensate you better than what the new company offers.
What? That's not possible.
Please don't underestimate our company. Just a mere company can't provide.
Yikes. Oh, please, Mr. Steven.
Hello. We decided to hire Tom at Full Max Company.
No way. How rude.
How dare you steal him from us?
How is it considered stealing? You guys were the ones who suggested I retire early. Your company without Tom is like a strawberry shortcake without strawberries. It won't last long as a company. I guess this is the end for you guys.
You're so mean.
You're such a devil.
I'll take that as a compliment. Thank you.
Tom, please come back.
We need you here.
It's too late now.
And so, we'd like you to forget about the tour plan that we were initially going to ask your company to coordinate.
Please have mercy on us.
Should your company go bankrupt, we'll go ahead and buy out your company.
Mr. Steven, please don't say that. We need your help.
Great job working as the CEO of a travel agency for the last 25 years. I'll go ahead and send you a travel voucher to your home address, so please enjoy it with your daughter.
That's a total overkill.
Tom!
Mr. Steven!
He hung up on us. He cut off the contract and cut off the connection of this Wi-Fi call.
I never thought our company would fail without Tom.
We should have never lost an employee like Tom.
No matter how much they cried and begged, there was nothing more I could do for them. In the end, their company went bankrupt and was purchased by Mr. Steven for an unbelievably low price. Apparently just 5 cents. Here's your nickel.
My company's only worth a nickel?
Such ultra-low price acquisitions are apparently carried out when a company has suffered continuous losses and fallen into insolvency due to poor performance. The president was said to have been so mentally broken by the experience that he lost all motivation afterward, gave up on entrepreneurship entirely, and shut himself away from society. Kathy attempted to make a comeback by starting her own business, but after failing and piling up debt, she now barely manages to get by through part-time jobs. As for me, under Mr. Stevens' leadership, I've finally been able to make full use of my strengths. Of course, I'm doing it together with the former co-workers who once stood by me. Things that seem ordinary should never be taken for granted. Trouble Busters!